I love Houston, but I would be a liar if I didn't say that I hate that we've got no good beaches here. Now, what if I told you though that we've got a hidden gem? A hidden gem that makes your beach dreams a daily reality. Now, this is the #1 selling community in the entire state of Texas for good reason. Welcome to Sunterra. By the way, guys, my name is RK Rossos. I run the Community Warriors real estate team here in Houston, Texas, and we've been selling houses since 2017. Hundreds of houses, hundreds of people. If that sounds like something that you're looking to do, our information is down below. Just hit us up. Now today, I'm here at the Welcome Center at Sunterra, and we're gonna be doing quite a few things. Now we're gonna talk about the area, we're gonna show you some of the amenities here, and I've got 3 really cool houses, and one of these houses and one of these builders is offering one of the craziest deals I've ever seen, so do not skip any of this. Let's check our first stop. One of the main reasons that this is the #1 selling community in the entire state of Texas is the variety. So there are 23 different builders in here currently. Maybe there's gonna be more, and there's 2,300 acres, different pieces of land that can be built on. There is a floor plan and a house for literally everyone. But right now I'm here at Weston, and if you guys aren't familiar with Weston, I mean, you definitely should get familiar with Weston because they are the definition of luxury. They do not skimp on the material and everything that they put in this home, no matter the price point. And I've seen this exact floor plan, the Ellicott, in so many other communities, almost up to $1 million. But here, this is actually under 600. So this is, I'm my first time seeing if it's gonna be a little bit different than the other ones. Let's see. All right, this is the Ellicott. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and this grand foyer is really one of the best parts about it. Now I mentioned they don't skimp on any value and they are the definition of luxury. I mean, just look at this winding staircase with the rotunda ceilings. You do not see something like this anywhere. And this is, mind you, just under 600 for this exact floor plan. Let's check out the rest of it. Now you've got the soaring ceilings all the way to the top with the windows bringing in a ton of natural light. Really, it is the attention to detail on the materials when it comes to a Weston. I mean, look at this huge kitchen island. One of the biggest that I've seen for a house at this price point, probably the biggest. I hate to be the guy that always talks about natural light, but I mean, look at this dining breakfast area. I mean, it just flows into the house, and it's 4 in the afternoon. It's a ton of sun. I mean, it's beautiful in here. I don't know if the video is capturing it, but man, it really is. We've got our covered patio out here. Now, this is a kind of unique way to do it. A lot of covered patios really cut off the natural lighting when it comes into the house, but this is really well thoughtfully designed. I've seen it in a couple other plans. The way that the sun still comes in, you'll see in some of the new constructions, they do have covered patios, but that living room just gets muted and shaded out because of the covered patios. So a lot of the times you're trading off, but with this, you absolutely are not. And you're still able to get a ton of shade, obviously when the sun is not completely blaring down, but in a majority of the day, you're gonna get a ton of shade over here. And look at the size of this lot. This is gonna be the biggest lot that we've got for this entire tour. But I mean, I'm telling you, this is insane. I mean, there's a ton of amenities over here, but I mean, think about the pool that you can put here, the playground, you can put a little putting green at the corner, dog houses, I mean, anything, really. All right, this is the primary bedroom, and again, attention to detail is crazy. Having a chandelier in your own bedroom, that's a little, I don't know, excessive, but I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. And this is a king, really big size bedroom. It's gonna be the biggest one that we're going to be seeing on our list right here. But of course, you know I love the primary bathrooms. And this is really, really unique. I mean, the darker contrast, the herringbone on the tile. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you're gonna see in a Westin that you're not really gonna see in a lot of these other houses. And this, again, is under 600. Now, I really love that the primary closet flows out into here. There's only a few floor plans that really do this, but it makes it so easy to do your laundry right here. Just see floor plans like this. I mean, I would say I've only seen maybe 8 or 9 similar properties like this. And I mean, I've got to find a way to cut my master closet and put the washer dryer right here. Y'all remember prom? Like whenever you took those pictures right here at the winding staircase with your prom date, right? Imagine that. Your house could be the house that y'all's kids do that at. Isn't that cool? And up here, we've got a little media room. This is a really cool feature right here. That is a huge TV. Y'all see this one? I need me one of these. Now, this kind of loft and game room, it's not necessarily the largest size, but with it being open and you're able to kind of have this flow throughout the entire home, it just feels a lot bigger than what it actually is. Now, of course, you're upstairs and you're gonna see that all of the secondary bedrooms are gonna be here. You're gonna have a lot of space up here. Now, every single one of the secondary rooms are gonna be upstairs. And I mean, there's tons of space, like I said. You've got all these closets. Everything is going to be ample enough for kids, guests, in-laws, anything really. Now this one right here, you're gonna have that kind of Jack and Jill style, like most of these other ones. Now we're walking into the guest suite right here. This is downstairs in a bit more of a private section. It's got its own secondary bath right here that is a little bit more private compared to like the upstairs where usually they'll typically be the kids' rooms. See, I gotta have one of these so I can put my signs here. I probably would use this space exactly the same way that they use it, honestly. Like much other than a bunch of construction, but just get the vision here. Now this is one of the 2 huge amenity villages. Now this is the Retreat. Now the Retreat's gonna have its own lazy river. I mean, there's a ton of stuff. Pickleball courts, tennis courts, there's a soccer field that's right here. Man, I mean, there's a ton of different stuff. There's an open flex space. This is where all the events are gonna be held. This is actually gonna be done in Memorial Weekend. So that's from the time I'm recording this video, about 2-3 months. This, honestly, last time I was here about a month ago was not even really here. So I can imagine what it's gonna turn out to be. Now this is gonna be one of the huge highlights of the community. It's on one edge of the community, and the Soul Club, which is going to be the one with the sandy shores and the lagoon, is gonna be on the other side. So every single resident from every single section is gonna have access to something pretty damn unique and cool. Here we are at one of my personal favorites, Ashton Woods, and they were actually recently awarded the #1 private builder in 2023 with really good reason. Now, Ashton Woods really focuses on a lot of design excellence. So the goal here is good design trumps subjectivity and honestly, sometimes even more expensive materials. No shots fired, but let's see this one. Welcome to my home, y'all. This right here is the Hyde floor plan. Now it's a 4-bedroom and it's a 2-story. This one actually starts just under 400. Now it starts at 393, and there's a ton of different things that you guys can do all the way up to like the mid 400s, but 393, this is under 400 to start with, which is pretty crazy. Right here you've got the flex space. So it is a 4-bedroom, but this could be however you want it. This could be your own office, or it can even be turned into a 5th bedroom if you really need something like this. This right here is just under 2,500 square feet. Obviously, we are in the kitchen. I did a little sneak peek, and really, I love the way that the floor plan is designed for a 2,500 square foot. I want you guys to check out this closet though. There's this pantry. So really nice sized pantry for a 4-bedroom, 2-story starter. Wish I had something like that at mine. And look at the attention to detail in all of the fixtures. I mean, you could see the fixtures up here, they're all really consistent. They've got a very specific style to them that you already know that you're in an Ashton Woods home when you kind of see it. Coming into the primary, now obviously it's not as big as the Westin, but they do a really good job at making the space feel real nice and cozy. And the highlight really is going to be the primary bedroom or bathroom right here. Really nicely designed. You guys have the loft game room kind of set up. Now it's a 2,500 or actually 2,448 square feet, so you don't really have space for the media room, but this extra space you can do a ton with it. Obviously they have it set up kind of like a game or activity setting. You can change it out, add the speakers, kind of like they've got speakers here, make it more of like an open media room or kind of game room setup. There's a ton that you can do up here, especially in this upstairs part. But this, like, okay, I gotta say something. I gotta break character real quick. I don't know what the hell this is. Someone tell me what this is. I hate farm doors, and I hate the fact that this is just here. But I don't know. Someone tell me. All of the secondary bedrooms are upstairs, obviously, other than that flex space that I still showed you that was kind of like an office. This right here though, this is the kind of like in-laws suite. It's got its own ensuite bath right here. So this is more of that private bedroom for guests, for in-laws. So it's really nice that they have something like this in this floor plan. This floor plan, like many, comes with the covered patio right here. You know what's got to come with it. It's really hot Houston summers. If you're carrying on the theme, Sunterra, when you're wanting to enjoy the sun, sometimes you got to sit back and enjoy the shade in these summers. So yeah, this is a really nice piece. And honestly, these lots here are huge. I mean, this is the 50 lot. I'm just gonna step back here so you guys can see. It's a ton of space. It wraps around the entire house. I mean, if you're moving to Texas, or if you're coming from inside the city, you're moving out to Katy, this is gonna be honestly one of the best parts. This is one of the best parts for me whenever I moved out of the city, just to have something so big. I've got dogs and they love to play out here, so yeah. It's a beautiful day, y'all. That's it for the Ashton Woods, and because of how beautiful it is, I wanted to go for a little bit of a walk until we get to the next one and tell you guys a little bit about one of my favorite features about this neighborhood that I think a lot of people are not really going to notice but are going to love. Come on. Because it is a beautiful day. Look at this, look at the sun right there. I mean, it makes sense that we're here, see a beautiful sun, we're at Sunterra, and I get to highlight one of the features that no one really talks about here. And no one's really going to notice, but are going to benefit from. So look at how huge these sidewalks are. Now this is actually done by design. It's called the Green Bolt Trail. You guys will see that. It connects every single part of the neighborhood. So from your houses all the way to the amenities village, all the way to the schools. I'm not too sure if you see them in the background, but you see a bunch of kids on their bikes walking around this entire neighborhood. And that's because it's well designed with it in mind for people to walk and take their golf carts and take their bikes and everything like that. Now, these neighborhoods and master plan communities are huge and they're not really well designed, so you're gonna have to drive through all of them. And it's pretty annoying to be able to get to amenity because from end to end, it's usually like a 5-minute drive. But if you've got your golf cart, it makes it so much easier because you're not gonna wanna walk 30 minutes on the side of a road, right? But yeah, this is a really cool feature I wanted to show you guys. Not too many of these master plan communities think about it. So like I said, this is actually one of the craziest deals. Now this house, this builder right here, they've got properties that are under 300. Now in master plan communities like this, with all the amenities that I just showed you guys, you're not gonna find anything under 500. So let's check this one out. We've got one of this floor plan just under 300. Come on. We're here at Adams Homes. Now this is gonna be 4-bed, 2-bath, about 1,600 square feet. So a really nice starter home. And I want you guys to check this out. I mean, it's a really nice open floor plan right here. You get a lot of space as soon as you walk in. It's really versatile. I'll say that, it's really versatile. So of course you got the living, dining, kitchen combo right here. And man, guys, this right here is $299. This exact floor plan, $314 because the lot's big, and you guys can see when we go out there what the lot looks like. One of the main points, obviously, I've got to show you guys the primary bedroom. And even though this is one of the smaller floor plans, this bedroom is huge. A really nice 4-bed with a giant primary. A lot of these 4-bedrooms that you cram in these starter homes, I mean, every single bedroom is tiny, but for Adams Homes, absolutely not. So coming into the bathroom, I just wanted to share their motto, and I love it really. It's actually value simplified. So with Adams Homes, they really streamline the construction process, and their goal here is just to do a lot with a little. So streamlined processes means that you guys get to save a lot of money, and I'm about to show you guys in a little bit some of their inventory, and there's still a ton that are under 300, but I don't know for how long. So yeah. All right, let's come outside, guys. The yard here is huge. And think about this, you get $300K for a yard like this. Now, you guys can't see it now, but you see that it's gonna wrap around all the way over here, and it's gonna wrap all the way around on this other side too. So it's huge. And pretty much a lot of the floor plans, so that are gonna be under 300, they're gonna have lots of this size. There's gonna be some that are a little bit smaller. This one is actually 314 because of how big the lots are, but there's actually quite a few that are gonna be very similar size. I've got this one right here. This is the 4-bedroom, 2-bath plan, 1,600 square feet. This specific unit is 314, but I've got one more left, the only one left, and I don't know if we're gonna have any more of these. That's a 4-bedroom under 300. That's up for $299. It's just a little bit of a smaller lot. That is, again, one of the craziest deals that I've seen in a community like Sunterra. And I've also got a couple of other ones. Now I've got some 3-bedroom plans that are gonna be just under that as well, but I've only got 5 left, and that's all the way up until March, and they are not making any more. Like I said, there are 23 different builders in this entire community, and there's probably gonna be a little bit more. They're not even halfway done building, so there's a ton more coming up. But here's the thing. Now you're, not gonna find the same deals that we've got access to. Not everything's gonna be online. A lot of these are through builder relationships that we've got, so you might be able to save on some of your closing costs and some of your down payment. You might be able to get the drop on another house that's coming up. And another thing, these houses are not gonna be this price for this long. Once these amenities are done, they are going to shoot up. Think of these other communities that this house specifically would probably be close to $1 million. So that's gonna be happening pretty soon here. Now, either way, if you guys are planning on buying in the next few months, right now, next couple of years, just hit us up. We'll point you in the right direction, or if you're not ready, then we're gonna map out a good game plan for you. And if you guys are interested in any of the other communities, we're gonna have a video pop up anywhere around me, so be sure to check that out. And if you wanna hit us up, the information is down below. I'll catch you guys at the next one.